Hello, vinyl community, and anyone else watching this. I'm back, sort of. This is a video that I'm mainly making to let you know that, I'm not dead. I'm still here. And it's going to be a life update video, basically, and I'm going to show a few recent finds at the end. But I kind of wanted to share with everybody what's been going on and why I haven't been making videos like I should be and would like to be, and just what's going on. But before I do that, I just want to do a shout out to Beetle Brad, who has been having some health problems, and I hope you're alright, Brad, and just take care of yourself and be okay. We're all with you. We're all hoping that that's okay and that you're okay, and my best wishes. So, me. Well, a little over a month ago now, we got pretty bad rainstorm. It rained for 3 or 4 days, and I got flooded. My basement got flooded, about 8 inches of water. Lost my dryer. Didn't have any hot water for a week. And it kind of takes up a lot of your time trying to get things going somewhere else for a shower. Instead of a 10-minute process, it's like an hour and a half process. And that eats up your time, and that's a lot of the reasons I haven't been around, and this has been going on for a while. Anyway, got my hot water heater going. Within a week, same thing again. Another 8 inches of water in my basement. Still don't have a dryer. I didn't get it fixed, thank goodness, because it would have been ruined again. Another week without hot water. Meanwhile, other things are going on. I'm sitting in my living room. It's hot at this point still. My ceiling fan's going. One of the ceiling fan blades just goes so I can't use that anymore. Got to working on getting that fixed. It's not hard. It's just finding the replacement arm for it, which I finally found, and have to get it painted and stuck back on there. And so then I went like 2 weeks, yay, I even had a vacation in there. But while I was on vacation, the hurricane, it was in North Carolina, and I was worried about Tommy Burton down there. But he's great and good, thank goodness for that. And then it came my way, and this time I got 10 inches of water in my basement. Still hadn't got my dryer fixed, which was a really good thing. Haven't had any hot water for 2 weeks now, and I still don't have any hot water. And it took out my furnace as well. So I'm a little frustrated and a little down, more than a little down. And that's one of the main reasons I haven't made videos. I just haven't had the energy. All I do is I go to work and I watch you guys' videos, and I don't have the energy to do anything. Life has just become a real drag for me lately, and I don't really know what else to say about that, except slowly trying to get it fixed. The guy was supposed to come today and try to get my hot water heater going. He didn't show up. That's just sort of the way things go in my world a lot of the time. So anyway, I've been really down, really sort of depressed and in the dumps, and for everybody and there were a few of you that wondered where I went and was a little worried about me. I'm fine. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just bad stuff. Bad karma, if you know what I mean. There's even other issues going on with my house. I don't like my house. I don't like the town I live in. I don't particularly like my job. My job's okay. The hours are really bad. And you lump all that together with everything that's going on, I don't feel like being anywhere. I don't want to be at work. I can't wait to get out of work, but I don't want to come home either. Once I'm home, I can't wait to leave and go do something else. So I do spend a lot of time, and I've been spending time in thrift stores and things, as much as I can. I've got a lot of thrift store records to show, and I'll get there. But I haven't even been to a real record store or anything because I have so much to do. I feel guilty about it. So I don't go and do something that would make me happy because I feel guilty that I should be home trying to get things sorted out here. So one of the things I wanted to say beyond all of that is you people out there that are lucky enough to have loving people surrounding you, you should be thankful for that every day, because it just takes, I know, some of the weight off your shoulders, and I wish I had that. It's all on me, and I'm just been feeling overwhelmed lately, and that's why I haven't been making videos. And I know this is the vinyl community and we're not here to do confessionals, but I just wanted to let you know what's going on. I'm fine. It will all get sorted out eventually. I will have heat by the winter. I will have hot water. I will probably have to get a new dryer, which is a pain in the butt. They barely fit in my door, and hope it doesn't happen a fourth time, at least this year. What happened, I'll explain that. 20, 30 years ago, they put in a new road that went straight through the town I live in, and there were all these dikes and dams and things around, and they tore most of them down to put the new road in. Well, that raised the water table, as it used to be contained, to unbelievable heights. The water in my basement doesn't come from the top down, it comes from the bottom up. My basement is literally, when it's 10 inches high, that's where the water table is. My basement is sitting in 10 inches of water. And so there's nothing I can do about it. I can't even pump it out anywhere because it just come right back in, because that's where the water table is. So, here we are. Anyway, so that's what's been going on with me. I don't mean to rant, and I just wanted to explain it. I'm not making excuses. I'm just explaining where I've been and what's been going on. So you want to see a few records? A record came out a couple weeks ago that everybody was talking about, especially in a certain portion of the vinyl community, and what they thought about it, and people have asked me what I thought about it, and I've left it in some comments, but I should really talk about the record a little bit. So here we go. I'll show my copy. There you go. Everybody was wondering when the Munsters would finally come out. I'm just kidding. It's just a joke. Trying to show celebrity. I did want this. I was really happy this got re-released. FYE has it on purple vinyl, which is really cool. This is just a band. I'm not even sure who they are. I'm sure it tells you on here. But it's got nothing to do with the Munsters, except they put them on the cover and blah blah blah. It's basically cheesy instrumental music, probably of a more surf variety than anything else. But it's a cool album to have, and I was actually looking forward to this coming out, and I couldn't believe FYE had it, and on purple vinyl. So I picked it up. I haven't gotten around to opening it yet. I haven't played a record in a couple of weeks, at least. Maybe longer than that. I'll take that back. I did play a couple of songs the other day, but not a whole side or anything like that. I've just got too much going on. As I cut the cover, that's nice. You always want to do that. As I cut the cover again. There we go. I sliced it open. Let's see what this puppy looks like. Ooh, it's on. They put it on a nice Decade label, which is really cool. I like that, actually. That's really nice. And yeah, that's purple with a little white marbling in it. And again, this is available for FYE for anybody that is interested. Limited to 700 copies. Pretty cool record. And like I said, I was planning on getting it. I knew it was coming out. And the fact that FYE had it just made it easy. And it was on sale. I did not pay that for it. So there you go, the Munsters. Now the real one everybody's been wanting me to talk about Egypt Station. I'm probably the last person on this train, but that's alright. I did buy the Target CD as well, as this is the Borders edition of the album. And I have not even cracked this open yet, but I'm going to do that right now. So it's not a gatefold or anything like that. There's your track listing. And this should be on red vinyl, but I've seen it look very pink on video. So if this looks pink to you, I just sliced it open. There you go. And unlike the gatefold, this does, I know, have very nice inner sleeves. And both the records should be the same color. Good picture of Paul there. So I'll just show one of them. And it is very red. I know the labels are different, but you've seen them already. So that's it does look pink on camera. It's not, it's bright red. And there you go, Paul McCartney's Egypt Station. I'm guessing about 140 gram vinyl, not 180. The Sgt. Pepper 13 Matt was just saying that he got the Spotify version and he doesn't like the sound on it. I have no idea how this sounds clearly. I just opened it up. But there you go, Egypt Station. Now to talk about it a little bit. I do like it. I think it's about on par with New. I don't really think it's any better. I don't really think it's any worse. I think it's right in there. I like I Don't Know, the first track. I didn't like it as a single. I like it as an album track. Come On To Me is okay. I'll never like fall in love with it, but it's a nice little pop song. And same thing with For You when we get there. And Happy With You is my favorite. It's a lot of people's favorite on this song or on this album. It's good. I really like it. Who Cares? I'm not nuts about Who Cares. For You's grown on me a bit. I don't love it. Confidant, that's okay. A lot of the songs I just think are okay, but that's what I thought about New too when I first heard it. And I've heard this 3 or 4 times, not too many times. People Want Peace. People don't like that song. I like it because I don't necessarily think it's a 100% song about peace. I think it's a song about being left alone and just people being left in peace, not worldwide peace. And on that, taking it that way, I like it a lot. And it keeps getting dark. Sorry about that. And Hand in Hand, I don't even actually remember, to be honest. Dominoes, I point out to a few people that this song needs another listen. I think this is the song where he sings the best. I think his voice is the best on Dominoes. I really like that one. I like Back in Brazil. A lot of people didn't like that one. It reminds me a little bit of Ui Pasoli, however you pronounce that, which was a bonus sort of track from the Flowers in the Dirt album. Reminds me a little of that. There's some Flowers in the Dirt on here as well, I think. That kind of sound. Do It Now is just okay. Caesar Rock, again, is just okay with me. Despite Repeated Warnings, I think is alright. It is what it is, you know. It's a message song and it's okay. It's decent. And Station 2, and then Hunt You Down, and the noodling track, Naked Sea Link or whatever it's called. I can't really see it. They're probably about my least favorite thing on the album. Now, one of the things I noticed about this album that I didn't heard anybody else point out is, I believe, and I have not read the credits, but I believe there are a lot of other musicians on this album, and even his band is on this album. But weirdly, you take an album like Chaos and Creation in the Backyard, which I love, that sounds like a band album to me, even though it's mainly just Paul. this sounds like every instrument was overdubbed. I get zero band-like quality from this album. To me, it sounds like it was a piece put together by one guy, overdubbed and overdubbed and overdubbed, even though most of it wasn't. That's probably my biggest problem with this. And even New sounded that way to me too, but New less so than this one. So I like it. It's good. Out of 10 stars, I don't know, I'd give it a 7 maybe. That's my take on it. It sounds like an overdubbed solo album. I don't hear anything that sounds like a band on it. And that's, I guess, my big problem with it. It is trying to be modern sounding, and I think he's trying too hard. And I think that's why the sound came out the way it did. I think he tried too hard for perfection. But it's a good album. I like it. And that's my take on it, basically. Carrying on, have not heard this yet. This is going to be on Starburst vinyl. The new one by Paul Collins, Out of My Head. Paul Collins of Paul Collins and The Beat. I have not heard anything from this yet, but I really, really want to. There's your track listing. I'm going to crack this one open too, since it's on Starburst vinyl. And it's on Alive Natural Sound, and their vinyl is always gorgeous. So let's see what we have here. They have some of the coolest looking colored vinyl I have is on Alive Natural Sound recordings. There's the label. And yeah, their albums always look amazing. There's one side, there's the other side, looking kind of the same. Very, and the camera probably isn't doing this justice. This is some really nice looking vinyl. And this is supposed to be one of Paul Collins' best albums. But I've liked pretty much most of his solo records. The last couple he did I really liked. So looking forward to hearing this. Very power pop. Matthew Street, if you don't know about Paul Collins, you probably do. Check out his solo stuff. It's pretty good. It's really good, actually. I listened to a podcast called The Buddies Lounge. It used to be called An Evening at the Buddies Lounge. Now he just calls it The Buddies Lounge. I've been listening to old episodes, newer episodes, whatever happens to come on. And he played this woman and did an interview, his first interview ever with her. Her name is Laura Ainsworth, and this is an album only available on vinyl. It's called Top Shelf. She has 3 CDs out, and this is sort of the best of her 3 CDs put onto one vinyl album. There's 10 tracks here. She's a piano player, and she's fairly mellow, not too swingy. I don't know who to compare her to. She's not quite as mellow as, say, Julie London. But she's good. I don't absolutely think, wow, she's amazing, but she's good. And she's just trying to make it. So I decided to go to CD Now Baby, which is the only place you can get this. And it was cheap. It was like 15 bucks in shipping. And just buy it. I have not cracked it open and listened to it yet. But Laura Ainsworth, Top Shelf. If you like sort of mellow, loungy, piano-based music, check her out. If you like it, go to CD Now Baby and pick it up. It's the only way she gets paid, she said in the interview, is if you buy things from CD Now Baby. So, I did. A couple more here. I've got tons of vinyl to show. I just picked out a few. Mostly sealed albums and some of the latest I bought, but not all. This is my favorite U2 album. Finally came out on vinyl. I was so happy that it did. All That You Can't Leave Behind. Have not gotten to this yet either. As I said, I've been just so busy. But did pick this up. Got it at a decent price. Happy to finally have U2's All That You Can't Leave Behind in my collection on vinyl. Another bump by Back from the Grave, Volume 5. They had this on sale for like 12 bucks or something, which is a really good price for a Back to the Grave album. Didn't have this one. It's various artists' garage music, really on the raunchy side. Very little psych in here, mostly just fuzzy garage is what you get on Back to the Graves. They're all really good comps. So, pick that up. And one more. Tuned in to Randy, Deadwax 66, while I was on vacation. The one cool thing I got to do was I happened to be online when he did one of his live chats. And he played a Q65 song. And reminded me that I have one album, but a couple of my favorites I did not have on vinyl, and I went and I found this on eBay, and it wasn't too expensive, and it has the original version of From Above on it, which is I heard it as the B-side to Mystic Eye's first Get Hip single. There's your track listing, and these guys were from I want to say the Netherlands, but they could be German. I cannot remember where they're from. But, yeah, they are from the Netherlands. And just a very cool garage with some psych elements. And the later you get, the more psyche you get. Just a really good, interesting band. It's Q65. And last but not least, I had this when it came out. I haven't had it for a long time. Wanted to pick it up. This one's still... No, it's not still in shrink. It has a hype sticker, but it's printed on it. Anyway, Monty Python's The Meaning of Life, the soundtrack to the movie. Great movie, great soundtrack. Best soundtrack they ever did, I think. Soundtrack's better than the movie. It says Every Sperm is Sacred on it. The Galaxy song is amazing. That's just the highlights. There's actually more than that on it. So, Monty Python's The Meaning of Life. That's all I'm going to show tonight. Again, I want to thank you for listening. I have a few new subscribers. I don't know why, seeing I put zero content out in forever, but thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the old people sticking with me. I'm going to try to do at least one video a week. I'll see if I can manage more. For those of you that just think I'm spending all my time podcasting, that's just as far behind as my videos is. So, do check that out though, snapcracklepop.podomatic.com. And, again, thanks for watching. I hope everybody out there is okay. Brad, get well. Everybody else, I hope you're doing well. And, thanks for watching and putting up with my absence, and I hope I didn't lose too many of you while I was gone. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.